Hello and welcome to the Real Agents of Change interview series, where we celebrate and support and just love on our real agents of change, especially those who are doing big things in the world. And Tesha Perry is certainly one of those. Tesha, share with our viewers a little bit about why you're a real agent of change and what has you part of this group.
Thank you, Cammie. I appreciate that. When you sought me out and started knocking on my door on Facebook and other ways, of like, hey, this is something that I'm doing. What do you think about it? It really resonated with me, Cammie, because the name of my company is Giving Group Realty. And to date, what we've been doing is donating 10% of our commissions to nonprofits that our sellers and buyers choose. So we allow them to really make that decision. And that really is very parallel to what you're doing with Real Agents of Change and the charitable real estate donations, that the donors get to choose where that goes to. And when you started talking about the opportunity of really taking what I do on a large, to me, 10%, but small in the world donation amount, and being able to make a $550,000 donation to some of these nonprofits that I love and support, like Office Moms and Dads here locally, Casa Sana, Pink Lemonade Project, Pink Sisters, Starting Grounds Church, the Humane Society. There's 64 of them so far, Cammie, that we've done. It just exploded my mind, and the opportunity to really make a difference in what's going on in our nonprofit world.
Yeah, I love that you bring that up, that I actually sought you out, because my mind goes on different tangents. And one day I just thought, I'm going to contact the people that would be our kind of people, real estate agents who give, charitable real estate people, realtors who volunteer. I don't know what I was Googling, but when your name, the Giving Group, I mean, how perfect is that? So I'm honored that you resonate with what we're doing. Now, you've already mentioned a bunch of the nonprofits that you play with. What marketplace are you in?
So we're in Portland, Oregon, and Vancouver, Washington. I'm licensed in the entire state of Oregon and Washington, so really we can take it wherever our clients need to go. Some of the nonprofits, I will say, beyond being the national things like Dave Thomas Foundation, Sons of Smoky, St. Jude, Children's Hospital, those are some that we've done. If the seller is from a different area and wants to bless, say, their local church in that area, or a nonprofit that's really near and dear to them, we can do that too. So
I seem to recall you said you've already given $65,000 to nonprofits just from this campaign that you've been doing the last couple of years.
Yeah, we actually started in August of 2019. I really felt like I love real estate. I love what I do in real estate. And I felt like, what more can I be doing as a human? What more does God want me to be doing on this planet besides helping people with real estate? Because I can do that in my sleep, right? And I really was in prayer over it, and really seeking his guidance in it, Cammie. And it became very clear that the 10%, that's a tithe amount for anyone that doesn't know. And it was very clear, 10% of your business, it's already all mine anyway.
Well, and that's why having people like you who are already so generous, to be able to give a nonprofit a check for 6 figures and actually put money in your pocket doing it, that's a beautiful win-win-win. And abundance is what God wants for all of us. I don't think God ever intended for any of us to struggle. And if one person struggles, it doesn't help someone else who's struggling. It's our abundance that really helps them. What are some other things that you've been doing in your community? I know you do something about help a restaurant feed a senior. Tell us a little bit about those things.
Yeah, so one of the members on my team, I run a team right now of about 8 agents. We're all very heart and nonprofit focused. And Alicia Bueller came to me and she's like, I really want to do something. And what can we do to really generate some business for me? And I said, well, stop thinking about me, first of all, and what can we do to our community? What can we do out there? So she and I came up with the idea of the restaurants are really struggling with COVID in our local market. They're not open, then they're open for takeout only, then 25%, and then closed again. And we saw some of our very beloved restaurants close our door in Battleground. Super sad to a lot of us. And so that, coupled with the senior market, and them not feeling safe or really being able to go out into their community, feeling very shut in, lonely, it just broke our hearts. And so we're like, okay, how can we pair these two things together, right? Where we can really make a splash and make a difference in life. So a small amount, Cami, $500 is what I donated to the process. We blessed 2 different restaurants with that. Russell Brent, who is a mover and shaker in the Vancouver market, helped us with the Food and Wine Society and CDM. We partnered with them to figure out the best restaurants that we could do small portions, but really high quality, yummy food for the seniors. And so we picked 2 local restaurants for that. The meals were delivered to the seniors, and then the Columbia newspaper got a hold of the articles, or excuse me, wrote some articles about it. And Cami, I have chills when I think about it today. Right now, what is today? The 18th of March, and we're over $5,000 donated for that project.
And you know, the fact that you are the first charitable real estate specialist in Oregon and Washington and that whole area, all of those nonprofits that you've been giving $1,000, $1,500 per closing, now $5,000 to the restaurants, every single one of them are going to be so blessed when they find out that they can actually bring in 6 times their normal endowments just from accepting non-cash assets, and in our case, real estate. So I'm thrilled for them. I'm thrilled for you. The restaurants are going to benefit because more money will be flowing in the area in general. So here's a question that I love to ask our real agents of change, just so that we can get to know you a little better. Tell us something about you that has nothing to do with your work or where you're from.
Okay. Well, I love to kayak. Love the Northwest because there's tons of little lakes and streams that we can do that with. And we have a COVID puppy, like many people do. Her name is Lola, and I'm really excited to get her learning how to sit with me in the kayak and to go exploring this summer.
Aw, Lola the kayak dog. Nice.
Yeah, we'll send you some pictures.
See, I didn't know about that. And now that I'm in my RV, by the time I make it up to your area, I'll be able to go kayaking with you. That gives me a goal for heading up that way.
Love it.
Well, I just want to honor you and thank you for stepping up, stepping in, stepping out to a new way of really, really expanding the help that you're giving your community through being a real agent of change. And for those of you who are watching this video, if you feel like you're a real agent of change, if you're a nonprofit, if you're a real estate agent, if you're a community leader, or just someone who says, you know, I want to be a part of the solution, I want to be a bigger contribution to the world, reach out to us, because it doesn't matter where you are in this country or even in the world. There's ways that you can participate. Now you know the real estate agent you can be working with, and we're just thrilled to have you. We'll see you all on the next episode of the Real Agents of Change, where we honor and support and celebrate those people in the world who are really taking action and serving those they say they want to serve. Thank you.